back, everyone, to the Strange Skate Podcast, where we find you strange and unusual news so you don't have to go find it yourself. I'm your host, Adam.
I'm Rana.
And I'm Soraya.
And today's episode is about butt sniffing. Imagine. Like, all of our other episodes have been leading up to this. You know they have.
And just to apologize ahead of time, we're having troubles with our mics and shit, so...
If we ever get decent equipment that actually works the way it's supposed to, like,
It'll be a miracle.
I know this shouldn't be as hard as it is, okay? And, like, my expertise definitely lies in a completely other direction than audio. I'm just going to tell you that right now.
All right, so this article is a serial butt sniffer arrested again in California.
Oh, so this isn't the first offense.
Mm-mm.
Like, this has happened before. Like serial killer, but, serial farter, I guess. Sniffer. I'm the
Sniffer.
Where do you get farter?
Well, because, like, butt sniffing,
And he is creepy looking.
Maybe it's a kink, I don't know.
Maybe.
So I'm not sure how the first name's supposed to be pronounced. I'm going to go with Khalees. I don't know if it'd be Callus. Calese. Karen Crowder is a registered sex offender and known as a serial butt sniffer after being caught multiple times following women and attempting to sniff their behinds.
Ew.
He has a lengthy criminal past and was recently arrested in July. Police say the majority of his crimes occur in Burbank and Glendale.
Like Glendale, Arizona?
California.
Okay.
I thought the same thing when I skimmed through it. I was like, whoa.
It wouldn't
that's
even
a little close to
surprise me.
home.
I'd just be like, well.
No, 'cause the valley is a pretty unique place.
Right.
Yeah.
It really is.
Well, he looks like he'd fit in, so...
Yeah, he'd be one of the ones that'd be zombieing around a parking lot.
He was booked into the Burbank Police Department at 1:08 a.m. Thursday, but it appeared Burbank dropped its case on grounds of an insufficient complaint. The inmate records showed that Crowder was being held without bail by the California Department of Corrections on a code that indicates he was on parole, according to the legal information website avo.com. The backstory: Crowder was arrested in July for similar actions. On July 22nd, officers responded to Nordstrom Rack at the Empire Center in Burbank, following reports of a suspicious individual roaming through the women's department and sexually harassing female customers, according to the Burbank.
Crowder had left the store before officers arrived, but he was tracked down at Walmart's store, of course it was Walmart, in the same plaza and taken into custody. Crowder, a registered sex offender currently on parole, has a history of similar offenses back in... Why is it repeating itself?
Well, because I don't know if you've noticed, but that's what these short articles do.
He was arrested for allegedly peeping into a family's home in Glendale in 2023.
Peeping Tom.
In August of that year, a woman posted a TikTok video that went viral, allegedly showing Crowder crouching behind her and attempting to sniff her at a Barnes & Noble bookstore in Burbank.
You know what I just thought of?
Pink
you
eye?
worked with a Crowder. Like, he would do that. Like, I could totally see this article about him. Like,
well, it's
and
reminding...
just in case you're listening, you know who the fuck you are. So
No, bro, he won't be listening.
Probably not, but you never know.
But it reminds me of that creepy guy at Walmart in Missouri that was stalking me. Like,
oh, yeah. I mean, like, Walmart.
But, I mean, he wasn't sniffing me, but he was definitely recording.
Yeah, it was so fucking weird. Like, she called me on the phone and was, like, telling me about it. I don't know. It was weird. And later on, I worked at that Walmart, and so I got the theft prevention person to go
Where
back.
are you when we actually need you?
Yeah, right? To go back and look at the recording. And sure shit, man, he had his phone out, and he was, like, videoing her butt, I think. I don't even know. But
The wombat.
yeah.
Well,
It wasn't nearly as wombat-y back then.
I was suspicious about him, and then I ended up just taking random turns, because, and he would follow me, and I went down an aisle with, like, diarrhea medication. I was like, surely. And nope, he kept following me, and that's when I called Adam. And yeah, I'm sure somebody else would have called, like, fucking 911 or something, not me. I figured talking on the phone would deter it. Make him go away.
Yeah, it did.
At least I didn't see him. I'm sure he was
No,
still stalking me until I left.
No,
I don't
on
know.
the recording, he turned around, he went down into the female clothing and stuff down that direction.
Well, that's where he originally came from, was the female clothing.
Yeah.
That's
He
how you
followed
find the right
he
women
followed
to
you
sniff
from
their
there
butts.
Right?
into the pharmacy area.
It was fucking weird.
Yeah, it was. So, I mean, I totally can see this happening. And like some of the people she's worked with in the past, I could totally see them doing it.
Crowder previously served time in state prison on burglary and robbery charges and had been sentenced in February 2023 to a year in jail for indecent exposure in Santa Clarita, court records show. However, Crowder was released early anyway, law enforcement sources told Fox News Digital in August 2023. There's nothing else to the article. You can look him up and see his mugshot. Those
looks
ears
like a
must
butt
be
sniffer.
his like radar for butts. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean,
It's those ears, man.
he looks like a butt sniffer. Like,
He's got a mission. Those ears.
I
are
mean,
like
the
radars.
ears and then the nose. I mean, look at that. Like, he's got nostrils that are like
The size
the
of his
size-
eyeballs. Look at him.
Yeah, it's like a fucking bloodhound over here.
And he got all puckered lips and stuff too.
He's probably like comes into the store,
Where is it?
25 years old, dressed in a blouse,
Ew.
brown blouse, high heels,
He's like the weird version of Hannibal.
Ew.
imitation leather.
Ew. That's a fake ass. I can smell the chemical.
Fucking weird.
Ew.
Man. Like, you can't even make this shit up. Like, we weren't looking for weird shit when we were, in our teenage years or even early 20s, but like, I feel like it's gotten really bad.
No, it's gotten really bad.
Like, the weird has gotten worse.
Weirder.
If he'd moved to the valley, he'd fit in. Like,
He probably
that is his
would.
people.
He'd fit in with all the street zombies.
Street zombies.
Excuse
Excuse me.
What was that?
That was how she sounded. The lady that was shuffling, chasing us down.
Ew.
Excuse me.
Excuse me.
We're like,
Gotta go.
I like you.
Was this in the valley?
Yeah. It was one of
Downtown?
my first trips to the valley.
Okay.
I think it was the first trip to the
It
valley.
was-
You're like, not a good
Yeah.
impression.
I'm pretty sure it was.
Well, it was the second trip technically because we went down the first time to pick her up and bring her back from the airport.
Okay. Well,
we
but
stayed
were-
down there the second
We
time.
didn't have children, so it was your first free children.
It's true. And it was an experience.
And it was outside of Bookman's. It was outside of a
Mm.
Bookman's, and like she just like came zombieing through the parking lot. Like she saw Soraya, and she locked on, man.
She
So-
did.
Holy
And
missile.
Soraya ran.
Are we saying the weirdos hang out at bookstores and Walmart?
Well, it does feel that way. But I mean, we can't really say that because like the weirdos that we experienced last time we were in Phoenix was definitely just everywhere.
Who needs TV? Just stand outside and
Circle
watch.
K's are
Just
probably
go to downtown Phoenix.
they're probably like the Walmarts of gas stations, you know.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, it's not like we have Come and Go. So like in Missouri, they have gas stations called Come and Go.
Oh, it's not anymore, by the way.
They're changing their name.
It's Maverick.
Yeah, Maverick owns Come and Go.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So
So they're changing
there once
the
upon
name.
a time was a gas station. They'd come and go.
Yeah, with a K, you freaking perverts.
It's okay. Everybody's mind went there.
Doesn't take.
It
much
just
to
because
get-
we didn't know it was actually
Well-
spelled with a C. Come on.
Why can't we just spell it normal, like COME? Why does it have to be like...
Because we were closer to CUM. We just couldn't spell it with a C.
Came and
I
went.
mean, they were in Missouri, and they, you throw a Missouri accent in there, sounds like K, right? Like
Shut up.
in Iowa, and they're like, Come and Go. It's a K. I knew it was. No, it's not, Jeb. No, it is.
Jeb.
Jeb had more money. He won.
There was an unprecedented amount of drama that usually ensued. at
Involved
Come and
come and
Goes.
goes.
I mean, it really did.
All those other gas stations, and it was that place.
It was like you could go to Casey's and probably not see really relatively weird shit go on. Right? Like you go to Casey's, which they have great pizzas. So like,
No,
if-
they have the most amazing
If you're ever at a
pizzas
Casey's
ever.
gas station, get a slice of pizza. They really do have the best pizza.
You won't regret it. Any time of day.
But I mean, you could just hang out at a Casey's and really nothing weird.
Well, I
out of-
worked at one in a sketchy town, and there was like
Yeah,
nothing
nothing
there.
went on.
So
I've worked at one too.
You just drive up to a Come and Go, and there's like drug deals going down in the parking lot.
Teenagers fighting.
Yeah, like
There's all kinds of shit.
As the
It
Amish
really is.
are, on the sidelines trying to sell their shit, and it's not making them look good.
It's true.
Well, what I love is there was
Missouri.
one time I was out pushing carts, right? Because I worked at Walmart. And no, I wasn't a cart pusher. I just want to say that. I actually
You
and
stormed through the store
fucking connections.
angry.
Like I was a connections person. Like I was the one that like solved all your fucking weird cell phone problems for you. And back when Walmart actually did that.
And our
But
cart
anyway,
pushers
I
never
digress.
showed
They
up.
made me push carts a lot.
Because
I
our
think-
cart pushers never showed up. They were high school kids.
Right, but there had to be other more qualified people to go push carts. But it doesn't matter. I was out there. rain or shine.
Equality until it's cart pushing time.
Yeah, like everyone's like,
I went out and pushed carts a few times, but not like him.
oh man, none of the other
Not like-
fucking girls
no.
went out and pushed carts. Like there would be 5 cashiers just standing there with their thumbs up their ass. I've got tons of people back there in electronics, and they would pull me to go do carts. And I'm
And
like,
I
are
was a
you
supervisor.
And nobody covering you.
And
Yeah.
I was a supervisor of the front end, but I'd go out and push carts too.
Yeah, and no one would cover me. Thank you. But anyway, there was one day I was out there.
Why weren't you at your post, Adam?
I had what I loved, and
my God,
Soraya
this-
can back me up on this. I would be out there pushing carts. Like
You
I
have a
didn't-
customer, Adam.
I didn't go out there on my own.
No.
You know?
No.
So some manager had this bright idea to send me out there. Okay, cool. And then they would page me back to electronics. Like the person who sent me out would page me to electronics.
Because they didn't know how to solve the problem.
And they
But
didn't
I'll
want to
be
push carts.
damned. Yeah, I'll be damned if they'd go out and push the
And
carts.
so I just ignore them. I'm like, nope, you made your decision.
Did you ever get in trouble for it?
No, I didn't. I just tell them I didn't hear them. And like they'd go over the walkie. I'm not even sure if you were there one day. There was one day they went over the walkie and they were like, Adam, you're needed in electronics. And I was like, Psh. I'm pushing carts, remember? I'm like, well, yeah, but I mean, once you get caught up, psh, probably
it's
won't.
never going to happen.
You're like, well, we're sending someone to help you. Just come back here. Oh. Back to my original story. I was out there pushing carts. And all in one day, I mean, there was like a drug deal that went down right in front of me. There was some prostitution on the other side in a car. An Indian tried selling me jewelry, and the Amish tried selling me some other shit out there. And I was like, holy shit. So, yeah, you never know what you may find in a Walmart parking lot or a come and go.
I'll never forget watching Levi chase down the drunk guy in the truck that was running over all kinds of shit.
You know, that's actually one of my cherished memories.
I love it. It was great.
Didn't he hit that post?
He,
Isn't he the one that
did
uprooted
hit
that
that
whole
post and a few vehicles in the process.
I mean, he hit one of those concrete posts, the ones that like hold up the road
The
signs.
signs, yeah.
And they're rooted in there pretty good, guys. Like it's got a pretty good footing on it. He hit that so hard, he completely uprooted it. Okay. And almost flipped his truck over. But he managed to actually run it over, not flip his truck over.
And keep going?
And keep going.
And hit a couple more cars. Like,
Yeah.
he was really on a roll. I mean, it was like,
There's like a line of us standing by the doors just watching.
well, yeah, what else is there to do?
Well,
It
we
was
weren't
like
Levi.
Bulldozer 2.0. I mean, I really thought it was going to go over. I mean, we were out there watching, and it came up on 2 wheels, and we were like, yes! And then it came back down, and we're like,
Oh, man.
The only thought in my mind was, because at the time I had a really cool Camaro, and I was like, man, I'm glad I park way the fuck out. Anyway, what's our next article?
Emu War, short-lived and ultimately unsuccessful military operation to address the issue of emus, large flightless birds native to Australia, damaging large amounts of crops in Western Australia. The campaign lasted from November to December 1932. 3 members of the Royal Australian Artillery were assigned to cull roughly 20,000 emus using machine guns,
Oh my gosh.
but both the weapons and tactics employed proved wholly unsuited for the task. The assignment was made in response to petitions from local farmers complaining of emus destroying their crops. After 2 months, fewer than 1,000 emus were reported killed. The failure was subject of national and international ridicule.
Well, I mean, seriously, what do you expect, people? Like, you have machine guns, you know? Machine guns. What does the emu have? Nothing.
His legs.
Well, probably what saved it, they probably just kept putting their head in the dirt. They're like, boom.
Well, they're fucking squirrely birds, too. Probably like doing Matrix through all the bullets.
World War I veterans versus flightless birds. Emus are more than 5 feet tall and may weigh more than 45 kilograms or 100 pounds. 3 subspecies are recognized, inhabiting northern, southeastern, and southwestern Australia. A 4th, now extinct, lived on Tasmania. Emus frequently migrate hundreds of kilometers over the course of a year in search of food and water. In 1922, the Australian government changed emus' status from that of a protected native species to vermin in response to their destruction of large amounts of vital crops such as wheat. Emus frequently broke through farmers' fences, creating holes that then allowed pests such as rabbits to do more damage. Furthermore,
Okay, what fence keeps a rabbit out?
None.
I've never seen a fence keep a rabbit out, guys. Like,
We're disillusioned. We want to blame it on the emu. And then we could send military people
I
after
feel like
them.
he was set up.
Furthermore, when emus ate crops, they trampled at anything growing nearby, causing even more damage to plants. In 1932, an unusually large migration caused by drought led to massive damage to wheat crops in Western Australia, particularly in the Campion district.
Farming in the Campion district was dominated by World War I veterans who had been settled on the marginal land were as part of a government program. These inexperienced farmers had struggled from the beginning, and by the time of the Emu War, 1/4 had already abandoned their land. The large-scale emu migration threatened to do serious economic harm to the region in the midst of the worldwide Great Depression. While farmers were permitted to shoot the emus themselves, their resources were limited, leading them to request government assistance. Minister for Defense George Pierce believed that dispatching professional soldiers to help...
I think what they're trying to say when they say limited is they took all their guns away. Like, when you really don't have any guns or you have to go jump through hoops to have the guns, well...
Now you could take care of our
now
problem.
you get to take care of the problem, and apparently you're not well equipped to deal with it either.
Minister for Defense George Pierce believed that dispatching professional soldiers to help the farmers would demonstrate that the government took veterans' concerns seriously.
Our government at their best.
Emus are less aggressive than ostriches. Ostriches are considerably more aggressive birds. The guy who taught me how to blacksmith, he had an ostrich.
It was an ostrich.
It was an ostrich. Yeah, this motherfucker was huge, dude. And his name was Oscar.
I don't know why I always think it was an emu.
This guy's name was Oscar, and he was ginormous.
Oscar the
Ostrich.
Yeah. Chris really went out of his way to name him. And
Oscar.
I mean, Chris always said that he hated that damn bird, but I don't fucking believe it.
It's a love-hate relationship.
Like, I think it's because they had the same personality.
You were both crazy.
Like, I'll never forget the first day I pulled up. Well, my dad had taken me, because he was supposed to be teaching me.
And how old were you, roughly?
Preteen, just right there, almost being a teen. This ostrich came running out, jumped the fence, which apparently was a normal thing for it, and nested on Dad's car. Like, it just got right up on there and was just like the memes, that see the ostrich face. They're like, it was just like that. Yep, he was the guard ostrich, apparently.
Well, from the stories you've told, it succeeded.
Took his job very seriously.
Well, I mean, I can definitely... Chris said that it was better than any dog because, at night, it was scary as shit. I mean, it was like from the Jurassic era, Can you imagine this thing? Ostrich the guard
Random
dog.
thumping noise.
So maybe we need to upgrade and get some ostriches to go with our dogs?
Well, I've actually thought about putting emus out there. Just imagine, 5 or 6 emus. They're actually pretty mean. Towards
and then people are going to be like, these emus are homeless instead of the dogs.
Oh my gosh.
Lead them off in leashes.
Oh, then it'll start a whole nother thing. No, they're on our side of the fence, guys. Did my guard ostrich attack you?
Did that
then you
sign
probably
say
trespassed.
private property?
Stranger danger, Oscar. They're all loading ostriches into their cars. I could just see it. I could actually see it fucking happening. Did you know your bird was loose? Oh my gosh.
It wasn't loose until you let it out.
It's a lot like that.
Would you believe that? It was in a fence, and you took it out of the fence, and now it's free.
In November 1932, 3 members of the Royal Australian Artillery traveled to the Campion district. Major... Holy shit, look at that name.
Pervies.
Wynn Aubrey Meredith. But there's a really weird first name. Gwynyd.
Gwynyd.
Oh.
Pervies.
In November 1932, 3 members of the Royal Australian Artillery traveled to the Campion district. Major Meredith in command, Sergeant S. McMurray, and Gunner J. O'Halloran. The group had 2 Lewis machine guns and 10,000 rounds of ammunition. They were accompanied by a cinematographer. On November 2nd, the 3 team members employed formation tactics against a group of roughly 50 emus. When the soldiers opened fire, the birds scattered in all directions, making them extremely difficult targets.
They were not hunters, just soldiers.
On November 4th, the soldiers laid an ambush for the emus at a water source. The gunners waited to open fire until thousands of emus were in range. However, one of the guns jammed after just a few rounds, and the emus quickly scattered. It's a thump.
It's gotta be. Like, I could just see it. They like all jump up all at once, feet clap.
I know, like the way they wiggle their feet and just take off, and their necks are all hanging behind.
There's like a mouth and everything. Can you just imagine what that even looks like?
After 3 days of the operation, only about 30 emus had been killed. Farmers attempted to herd the emus using trucks, but this proved ineffective.
Instead, we were shooting farmers.
One truck even crashed after hitting an emu. A gunner tried shooting from a truck, but the emus, capable of running nearly 30 miles an hour, or 50 kilometers an hour, were faster than trucks on rough terrain, and the machine guns were difficult to aim. This highlighted the further problem. Emus have tough hides, and thus a glancing bullet from a machine gun rarely led to death or severe injury. They're armored. It was also difficult to judge the immediate effectiveness of an attack, as some emus kept running after being shot and only later died of their injuries. They're like indestructible.
Can you see these poor soldiers' faces?
And like,
It won't die.
and they just took off. They just took out a truck. You know, like 0 for the humans, 1 for the emu.
The snipes,
I wonder if
that's
the
what it
one
is.
that got hit ran off too. Like, by November 8th, news reports had widely publicized the failure of the Emu War. Members of the Australian House of Representatives made light of the situation, joking that if anyone deserved medals from the conflict, it was the emus, who had won every round so far.
Like, we need to get their tactician over here.
Can you imagine an emu with a little army hat or something?
Oh my
like
gosh.
the berets? And like some kind of little scarf with medals on it. And he's like, you know, the major sergeant. He's just leading the pack.
It's like,
Got his neck thing going.
And then when the leader gets startled, he does this weird thing and runs away. You guys are up for yourselves.
Right over the top of a truck.
like every bird for themselves.
Me first, though.
Can you imagine something jumping like that and running and charging you? He gets all excited.
It's like clap serpentine, clap serpentine.
Oh my gosh.
History is funny.
Meredith and his team withdrew on November 8th, but local farmers demanded their return. A report that 300 emus had been killed justified Pierce's decision to redeploy the machine gunners on November 12th. Meredith later reported that 986 emus were killed between November 12th and December 10th, with an additional 2,500 later dying of their injuries. These numbers have been disputed, but even if they are accurate, the ratio of bullets expended to casualties was considered too high to justify continuing.
We got some pretty crappy soldiers there, I feel like.
I mean, emus aren't small. Like,
How did we miss all that?
well, I mean, I'd say if these guys, if you were in the war and they were shooting at you guys, you were probably all right. I'm just saying, like, if this was the contingency of men shooting at you, your chances of
greatly
surviving really
greatly
weren't.
improved.
Just
weren't
think
bad.
emu thoughts. You'll be okay.
Jump and clap and flap and run. Serpentine.
Make sure when you run, your head kind of hangs back, you know? And you got to be kind of squirrely, too.
Oh my gosh.
Think velociraptor thoughts, you know?
With a spaghetti neck.
Yeah.
Spaghetti neck. It soon became clear that one emu in each group served as a lookout to warn the others, giving them time to escape.
I would be embarrassed if this was my history. Oh, wait, it is.
Meredith stated publicly that the emus could face machine guns with the invulnerability of tanks. Such statements made military action against the emus increasingly unpopular, with opponents arguing that such treatment of emus was inhumane.
Oh my gosh, after yelling at them to get back.
Winner of the Emu War in legacy. It's a legacy. An emu legacy. Ultimately, the emus were considered the victors of the war. By 1934, the government had begun to supply farmers with ammunition and had created bounties for emu hunting.
Oh my god.
Roughly 57,000 bounties for dead emus were claimed in 6 months.
They did something that soldiers couldn't do.
That's what I was just thinking. The only permanent defense against emus proved to be the expansion of fencing over long distances. However, this was controversial, and authorities were accused of endangering the survival of the emu as a species by preventing them from completing their migrations.
Wasn't that the point?
Australian wild emus became formally protected by the Environment Protection and Biodiversity Conservation Act in 1999.
Well, like I say, I mean, I don't know a fence that's going to keep a rabbit out, so I don't know if the emus were necessarily really helping rabbits get into the crops. I mean, what about gophers? And not only that, like, what about all the other weird shit in Australia? You can't tell me that wasn't eating your crops.
The
I mean,
gigantic spiders that are bigger than
they're like
humans.
the land of the weird, like down under. It's like the upside down over there. The victors
Were the emus.
with no guns. We now have a really good idea of, the
You
emu
not
wars.
to hire to protect you.
Yeah, like
You need emus.
You need emus, not soldiers.
you need the emus on your side. Like we could learn a lot.
Their defensive tactics, spot on. There's a spaghetti necks.
Well, from this video that I have in my history on TikTok that I saved of emus, just so happened to have, I recently saw, ice is how you fight them.
Ice.
Ice. Watch it.
Okay.
The ice would win against emus, but it's too hot in Australia.
Oh wow. He's gonna kill himself.
The other one just kind of noped out of it. The other one's all like, I'm not going to let it win.
And then fell again.
I know.
Kind of like the army in
but the way
Australia,
he
you know?
falls- He keeps falling on his neck. He's like,
You're welcome.
That was
all right,
great.
So if you have an emu problem, a frozen moat is definitely.
Save your bullets. It's not going to work.
Ice.
They can't cross it. It's their nemesis. Kryptonite. It's emu kryptonite. Ice. Not like deportation ice, but like that.
Oh my God.
I feel like I have to be a little more clear nowadays. Like,
Nowadays, for sure.
ice. Like real slippery ice.
Slippery ice.
All right. Well, everybody, we appreciate you tuning in. Hopefully you enjoyed listening to us. Like, subscribe, and until next time.
Until next time.
Bye.